Certified 11 years in a row.
Here at home, we are dealing with smoky skies, and the fires are a long way away.
Yes, blow it on out, Alana.
It's been a hot minute since we've dealt with wildfire smoke in the Beehive State, but yes, it really filled in. And as you take this look from North Logan, Kathy Cordova sending this our way, you can tell that the further north you go, the thicker the smoke was today. Now, we did see it extend all the way down to Washington County. As you take a look, thicker smoke filling in for Salt Lake County and into Utah County, as well as over towards the basin and the Wasatch Plateau. Lighter smoke still in central Utah, but that goes all the way down to St. George. We've got a northerly and northeasterly flow, and that is funneling that smoke in from areas to the north of us. These are Canadian wildfires. We've talked about them for the last several days, and you can see that smoke source as Canada continues to burn. We're just dragging that into the Beehive State. Now, moderate air quality is out there right now with elevated particulate matter, and as we head into tomorrow, we're actually going to see some spots, including Salt Lake and Davis County, popping into the unhealthy for sensitive groups. We've got moderate air expected for the rest of northern Utah and on the eastern side of the state. And while Cedar City and St. George will start in the green category throughout the day, they will also mix into moderate air. So air quality impacts and visibility impacts due to that smoke for the next couple of days. Temperatures topped out at 83 in Salt Lake, 70s in Cache Valley, 78 in Provo, 82 in Moab, lots of 70s and 80s popping up, low 80s in Cedar City, and we made it to the 90s in St. George. Still running above average. With all that warmth, we're just watching that snowpack come off the mountains. It was a record-breaking year, and we've melted roughly 2/3 of that. 10.1 inches of our snow water equivalent holds on. That means there's still plenty of snow to come off of the mountain, but with this rapid warming, we're seeing rapid runoff. We know various waterways are running extremely high, fast, and cold, and even without the flood alerts in effect, we have several other waterways that warrant above action stage. So rising levels causing some issues, or at least should cause caution if you're going to be near them. Little Cottonwood Creek, the Logan River, Silver Creek. We know we have to be extremely cautious by the waterways, especially now that we're heading into the weekend. This is a live view from Moab. I wanted to show you this because you could still actually see the cloud cover holding on tonight. It's one of the areas where we still have echoes of moisture in and around Grand County, extending down towards Monticello and Blanding. But other than that, quieting conditions as we head into the overnight. But the chance of storms comes back tomorrow, and it raises that flash flood potential. Are you going to be out recreating in some of our Mighty Five or the areas surrounding it? You want to be extremely careful. Probable danger for Grand Staircase and Lake Powell. It's a possibility for all of our other favorite hotspots, including Capitol Reef, Zion, Bryce, Arches. You want to be very in the know if you're going to be out. Slot canyons and low-lying areas not where you want to be. Thunderstorm outlook for tomorrow takes the northern Wasatch Front and a portion of the West Desert out of the mix. We have the general threat for central, southern, and eastern Utah. Why is that? That is an odd little sliver there. Let me show you. Two systems at play here. Area of low pressure with counterclockwise flow pushing moisture into a portion of the state. We get daytime heating, and that means isolated storms pop up. To our west, high pressure. That brings drier air in, and it's only going to impact a small portion of northern Utah, but the Wasatch Front's part of that. So we don't have as high of a chance to see those storms. FUTURECAST shows us how we get those storms in the southern half of the state by tomorrow afternoon, and that same threat sticks around for Sunday, but that moisture surges a little further north, so a heads up there. And then as we hit our next work week, oh boy, we're unsettled. Showers, storms on the way. 80s for those daytime highs, 84 in Moab, 90 in St. George with storms holding on, hazy to smoke-filled skies in northern Utah. Unsettled pattern with the 90s. Well, there's a day in the upper 80s there for Washington County if you're looking for a little cool down. And then here's the Wasatch Front. 80s there with isolated storms Monday, showers and storms stick around for a bulk of the work week next week. So we just are serving a platter of whatever weather threat you'd like to deal with. We've got flooding, we've got storms, we've got smoke. What do you feel like?
Yeah, smorgasbord of it all.
I don't feel like any of it if you're going to ask.
Well, we're serving it all, Glenn, and you cannot send it back to the kitchen. So here we are.
Right. The only good news, amazing sunset tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's something like we were on like a Star Wars planet or something. Yeah. It was crazy.
And you know, she talks about all this weather and what's not going on in sports today.
Yeah, right. And there's such good games. NBA, NHL conference finals heating up. Plus, we got the second round of the PGA Championship and the